$1,200 payments to help Americans make it through the pandemic began arriving in bank accounts in mid-April. Some truckers also received a share of the $350 billion in payroll protection loans. Congress is planning to reload the program with an additional $250 billion. This is the kind of deal that comes along once in a lifetime, so you need to be ready to apply. I talked to Mike Hosted of ATBS, a tax and accounting firm that specializes in trucking. They helped a number of truckers shake the money tree in round one, and they're gearing up for round two. Welcome, Mike.
Hey, Brad. Thanks for having me today. I'm happy to be here.
Who can apply for these loans?
The one truck, one driver, independent contractor up to somebody with 500 employees is eligible to receive this stimulus payment or the payroll protection plan.
Tell me about the application process.
Sure. So first thing they need to do is just find a bank that's willing to accept it, that's willing to process their loan. That's the big thing, is finding a bank that has the time and resources to process their loan. And so right now, the bigger banks out there are overwhelmed, just like everybody else, but most of them are only taking their biggest applicants. So they're looking for a $10 million loan, not a $10,000 loan from a individual truck driver like our clients out there. So I've been telling a lot of people, go to your local banks, maybe that aren't nationwide, or credit unions that could use their business, banks that could use your business in the long term, and talk to them about what you can do to be mutually beneficial. Maybe it's switching over a bank account or business account to them to go through in the future so that they'll fund this loan for you, because it's $12,000. So if you can get that money, do what you can and talk to a bank that'll approve this loan for you.
What documents are they going to need to provide?
So the first thing they're going to need, just like the stimulus payment, they're going to need a 2018 or 2019 tax return. Okay, so they're going to need one of those years. If you haven't done either of those years, that's the first thing you need to figure out, is how to get one of those tax returns done, because no bank will approve a loan without a tax return. They're also going to require some type of payroll records, whether that's your settlement statements, a monthly profit and loss statement, something like that from all of 2019 and early 2020. Those two items are going to show the amount that you're eligible for on the loan application. So those are very important, that you have, financial documents that back what you're requesting. They're also going to request some sort of photo ID. And so that could be a copy of your CDL, a passport, a driver's license, anything like that. And then they're also going to require your social security number or your articles of organization if you're incorporated or have an LLC. And then the last thing is the loan application itself, filled out correctly and signed, verifying that you've had economic hard time. And Brad, I think everybody out there can say and check the box, this coronavirus impact is going to have some kind of economic impact on my business.
Thanks, Mike, and thanks to ATBS. For the Truck Boss Show, I'm Brad Kuhn. I'll see you down the road.